Hello and welcome back to the Dirk Dirksen Show. I'm your host, Dirk Dirksen. And we're talking Paul, the first century missionary. The amazing first century missionary, might I add. Now we're going to talk to you about what it's like in the life of a missionary. How about it, Paul?
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, pretty glamorous, is it?
How do you mean, Dirk?
Oh, you get to travel to all these exotic places and locations. You don't even need a real job.
Well, I had a real job. I was a tent maker.
That doesn't sound like a real job. It must be like you're on vacation constantly. So what far off lands have you been to lately? Like Tahiti or a mountain retreat up in the Himalayas?
Iconium. That was one of the first places I went.
I've never heard... What is it now? I've never heard of that place.
Iconium.
Is that a real place?
It was in the first century.
Well, what did you do there in
Iconium.
Iconium? Iconium. Is it a beach town? Because it sounds like a mineral. Iconium.
Iconium.
Well, what did you do there?
Well, as usual, I went into the synagogue and I told people about Jesus. That's what a missionary does. Tells people about Jesus.
Well, you must have been a big hit. Like a celebrity.
Oh, well, people knew about, Barnabas and me, but we were far from celebrities.
Come on, sure you were. Paul, the missionary, on the island of Iconium.
Iconium.
Parades every night.
It's not an island, Dirk.
Feasts. People dancing in the streets. Like that, right? Little island.
It's not an island.
Come on.
Actually, the people, they plotted to kill us. It was stones. They were gonna stone me.
Well, obviously that never happened, because you're sitting right here with me.
No, God protected us. We found out about their plot, and we fled to Lystra before they could kill us.
That isn't a happy-go-lucky lifestyle that I was hoping it was, or imagining for a missionary there, Paul. But Lystra, that sounds cool, right?
Well, yeah, Lystra was...
Okay, what happened there?
Well, I healed a man that had been born crippled.
Okay. That sounds amazing. The people there must have loved that.
Oh, sure they did, but... they started treating us, Barnabas and me, like gods, and it took a lot of work. I mean, really hard work to convince them that the miracle was God's doing, not ours. Only God can do such amazing things. The God we serve is the miracle maker. He heals, protects, and saves.
It could be worse, right? I mean, at least they weren't trying to kill you. Again, right?
Well,
really? What happened there?
Well, no, because some of the people that were out to get us in Iconium, they followed us to Lystra. And they stirred up some trouble there for us too, and they plotted to kill us.
Spoiler alert, folks. You're sitting here right next to me. Shows they failed again.
Well,
what?
I mean, they did stone me. And then they drug my body out of the city, just threw me out of the city gates because they thought I was dead.
Well, were you?
Was I what?
Dead.
I don't think so. But anyways, the believers came and gathered around me, and I got up and I walked back into the city. Walked right back in. See that, Paul, you walked back in. Well, even in that horrible, terrible situation, God was there protecting me and keeping me safe. The life of a missionary, it sounds like it could be very, very dangerous. Sometimes. But we serve a God who loves us and protects us. Okay, that was amazing. When we come back, we'll talk with Paul about more of his incredible missionary journeys, his favorite color, and any good first century recipes you might have for moms on the go. We'll be right back, folks. Don't you turn that channel. Wow, Paul, incredible. God is good. But I'd rather be someplace warm, laying on the beach with a tropical drink in my hand and nobody wanting to kill me all the time. God is better. God is better.